Oh, hello. I see you've spotted me reading the Sublime book. I can't explain it more. It's just sublime. If you want to know what sublime means of such excellent grandeur or beauty as to inspire great admiration or awe. I could talk for about an hour or so about vocabulary words and their definitions, like unique, being the only one of its kind, unlike anything else, or special, better, greater, or otherwise different from what is usual. But that's not all I think about. Reading can improve your creativity and unique vocabulary. I think reading inspires great ideas in your vocabulary. Have you ever heard of overused words? Words like good, bad, big, small, fine, and okay? They're not very descriptive. If we tweak small, it might be tiny or minuscule. If we tweak big, it might be large or huge. As Mark Twain says, use the right word, not a second cousin. I've taken words off the pages of books and put them into stories that are good. I have taken inspiration and words off the pages of books. Write down your favorite and most complicated words, ideas, and inspirations down. Every book I have read has put me closer to becoming a better writer and improving my writing. All the ideas in my mind probably came from a book. What types of genres have you read? What types of books do you like to read? My favorite is fantasy and magic. I love the imagination and the making of these books. Of all the types of books I have read hundreds of these. This leads to my large knowledge on this subject. Reading expands your knowledge on different subjects. For example, if you read a science text, then you'll gain the knowledge of the thing it's trying to tell you and how to write a science book. The same with all the other genres. You gain the knowledge on how to write it and the facts what it's trying to tell you. Read everything. Trash classics, good or bad. See how they do it. Just like in Carpenter, who works as an apprentice and studies the master. Read, you'll absorb it. William Faulkner. You gain more knowledge on every subject you read about. I learned how to write fantasy that way. If you want to use the ideas, the vocabulary, the inspiration, then you have to continue writing and be persevering. But you could write for fun, not for money, but you need to be passionate to write. If you are, then you should be able to put down a solid idea that you'll be able to add your other ideas to. The rest of your ideas will come to you as you write. For adding the facts, you will need to add the structure, like the limits. So that's where I suggest adding the facts. For vocabulary, you might want to add elaborate words in place of simpler overused words. And the quotes don't always need the words said next to them. So I challenge you to pick up a pencil, which I cannot get out of my pocket, a pencil, a paper, and a book to write, read, and get out there.